Hi guys, James here, back again with another video of Football Manager 2015, where I am playing as Blyth Spartans and I've just finished my second season. As you can see, 9th place of finish, disappointing again, but improved from the 12th place finish from last season. My job for the 4th time and 4th meeting with the board is hanging by a thread, but this time I've been given a points ultimatum. From 5 games, I must get 10 points going into the new season. So next season is all about rebuilding and going for it from the off. I expected to get in playoffs minimum this season. Disappointed with that. Next season, I have to get off to a flyer or I'm gone. Okay, as you can see, 19 wins, 9 draws, but far too many losses. 18. You're never going to get in the playoffs with that. Scored just more goals than I did concede. 66 points, but it's very tight from 7th all the way down to 17th, really. It isn't that much difference. Bamber Bridge champions and these 4 teams playing in the playoffs. Kings Lynn will be disappointed if they don't go up. They're always a very strong side. Salford, I believe still owned by the class of 92, finished 6th in the league, and they've just sacked their manager. And they are still owned by the class of 92, but Peter Lim has left. The chairman has sold to Karen Baird. But the guys are still Scholes, Phil Neville, Gary Neville, Nicky Butt. And they're looking for a new manager. Good challenge. My friend Paul is playing them just now. Okay, as you can see, the FA Cup got put out in the second qualifying round by Marine. As you can see, they finished 3rd in the league I am in, the Evil Stick Northern Premier. The board didn't care about the Pierce Wales Shield, but I do care about it and I tried to win as much as I can. But I got knocked out in the second round by Rushall. And as you can see, the champions of the league, Bamber Bridge, they won it. So now I'm going to go to my squad and show you a few players that kind of stood out for the season. Not many of them played great. Go to my left back, Alex Billington, former Blackburn Rovers player. He gets a lot of crosses and he gets a lot of the ball. So he's been pretty good. Not consistent, but there are not many players are at this level. But he's been pretty good. 7.04 average, 6 goals. He does take free kicks, I believe. So it's not too bad. He is one of the better left backs in the division. Decent freebie. He will be with us next season. We'll go down to Jordan Laidlaw, who was a bit part player last season, and again, bit part player this season. Look at all them sub appearances. Stats are dropping. 7 goals, not really good enough even if you're a third choice, and you're backup and your cover. Should be scoring more than that, to be fair. Sean Vipon, the man brought in to replace Michael Richardson. Stats are still decent. 6 goals, 45, 7.0 on average. Not too bad. He does take a lot of long shots. With 16, you can give him that. But 6 goals, I expected more, to be honest. He will be with us next season also. Dennis Knight, the only player I've actually played for, barely played a game. Unhappy all season. He's going. Getting rid of him. Danny Hawkins, 15 goals from 40 games, 40 starts, 4 sub appearances, 690 average. 12 of those goals probably came in the first 20 games, so the second half of the season he was very, very disappointing. But if he gets off like that again next season, then I'll be happy. He will be staying with us, signed a new contract last season. So he has improved from last season, and hopefully he can improve again next season. My main man, Danny Maguire. As you see, 22 goals and 42 starts. Last season he had 31 and 52. So yeah, he's my main man again. 7.05 average, getting in amongst the goals. He's only 23 years old still. He will be with us next season. And he chipped in with more assists this time around. This is in the league, he got 15 assists, which is really, really good for a striker, so I'm pretty happy with that. There you go, 1 in every 2 pretty much. So I'm pretty happy with that. He will definitely be staying. and I might even make him captain because I'm going to have a complete overhaul next season. Jarrett Rivers, done okay, could have been better, but I'm going to go to my regen that I signed in the first youth intake I had. And at this level, I've got a lot of high hopes for him. He is 16 years old, but his physical stats and some mental stats are really good for this level. And I have been trying to explain to people that you're not going to get all the stats that you want as if you're a Premier League player. I can't really afford to turn down too many of these youth guys that I get through in my intake. I take the one or two best ones if I can, if they're good enough or they look like half decent players. Now, with them physical stats and some mental stats, I was never going to turn them down. So he's actually done okay. 13 starts, 21 sub-apps. He does come on most games, so 6 goals for a 16-year-old. I'm happy with that. They say to play him as a ball-winning midfielder. Not for me, box-to-box, or he plays just behind the striker in this position as an advanced playmaker. So I'll show you the 3 assigned this season. Lee Williamson didn't make a start. None of them did. Well, in fact, one of them did. But he didn't. And he's got some decent mental stats. Leadership, determination, bravery, teamwork, work rate, stamina, natural fitness are all good. So I took a chance on him. He's 16 years old, local Blyth player. Why not? He's costing me £5 a week. Phil Norman, 7 sub appearances. Again, look at those mental stats. 16, 12, 13, 11, 12, and really good physical stats. Ballman midfielder, that's where he plays. I reckon he could be excellent for this level. Going to see a lot more of him next year. Again, local Blythe lad. And final one is nope, that was Phil Norman who I just showed you. Mark Nash. 2 starts, 4 sub appearances, quite versatile. As you can see, he plays ball in midfielder. You can play the defensive midfielder, centre defence, or right back. So I'm pretty happy with that. Mental stats are pretty good. He's very brave, determined, leadership, teamwork, work rate. So you can tell why he's a ball winning midfielder. So I will keep him around. The rest of his stats aren't the best, but for them alone, I'll keep him around. 15 years old, again, the 3rd player from Blythe, come to play for Blythe. I know it's only a game, but every team likes local youth talent. So that's about it from my squad, really. A lot of new faces will be coming into the club, and a lot of bodies will be going out on free transfers because that's all we can really deal in at this level. I've got 4 players on my shortlist. None of them interested so far. Matty Wolfenden of FC United, I've bid for him, but he's not interested, so I will try again. The reason I'm going for him is because he's tried and tested by myself and many others down this level, and he's good. The other is Greg Daniels. I believe he used to play for FC United as well. Some decent stats going on there. We'll try and get him. I believe he's out of contract soon. David Kolodniski from Rugby. The only reason I've tried to sign him is because his past goal scoring record is really good, and his finishing is between 11 and 17. So I would take a risk on him for nothing. Not interested in joining at the moment. Hopefully will be. Salford's main man, Ollie Palmer. He's only on my shortlist in case one day he comes free. I don't think I'll ever get him. But between 10 and 14 finishing, heading, bravery, he's got a lot of good stats, especially his physical ones. As you can see, he plays as a target man. I'd love to have him in my team, but his wages are simply way above what I can afford, and way above what I can afford to pay for him. So very doubtful, but I'll keep track of him and see how he gets on. So as I say, a lot of these guys will be going out. You probably won't see a few of these names, such as James Montgomery, John Watson, Ross Culkin, Neil Hooks. A lot of these you won't see coming back. I'll try and get rid of them, get them off the wage bill, bring in some more players. And I had a few barren runs, as you can see, out the season. Look at all these reds. clung on to my job. But thankfully, here, when I got told I was going to get sacked if I didn't improve, I picked up a bit of form and only lost 3 games in the last 10 or 12 games. But still, having finished 9th, the job wasn't done by me, wasn't good enough, didn't meet expectations. That's why I've got 10 points from the opening 5 games next season. So we'll have a big overhaul, and we'll try and put together a good squad, in particular my defence. Now, this is what I've been playing basically for 2 seasons, although I've been taking this attacking midfielder and playing him there for more protection. But for more goals to score, I played him, so I was kind of rotating that. Next season, I'm thinking about going all out, changing the complete system, possibly going one up front, but we'll see about that. We'll try it in pre-season. But I think I'm going to go back to what I usually do, back to my old routines, which I never usually get out of playing wingers. I always play wingers, or at least wide players. I usually play attacking midfield right and left, but even if I just play them left and right midfielders for a bit more security at the back, and they're not too far advanced. But we'll see. You can see a lot of managers getting sacked here. Phil Power getting sacked for finishing 6th in the league. He's actually just been let go in real life by Salford. As you can see there, the board requested me to discuss features of the manager. I attended for the 4th time in 2 seasons. Hopefully I can survive again. And last season, I was hopping around the playoffs all season. I was 1 victory about 15 games in from going top of the league, and losing 2 in a row then just stopped momentum and it all went wrong. So hopefully next season's ours. Don't want to sound like a Liverpool fan. Next year's our year. But hopefully it is. Hopefully I can bring you more videos, and we'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. If you don't know already, I'm James. I co-own the Football Manager WizKids page on Facebook and Twitter. Give us a like, give us a follow, interact with us and everyone else, and see what we get up to. If you need any graphics, like what you can see, I've got the logos, the kits, the backgrounds, the skins. I've got them all. Makes my game look so much smoother. If you need any of that, head over to www.footballmanagercentral.com and you'll get all this. The game looks so smart and so smooth, and the guys will help you out over there. So thanks for watching again, guys. It's been uploaded straight to YouTube and put on our Facebook and Twitter pages, so hopefully check it out, and I'll give you another video within the next day or 2. Thanks again, guys. Bye.